little fox.
The Ten Commandments. After God safely led the Israelites across the Red Sea, they began their long journey to the Promised Land. It was difficult because they had to travel through the desert. At first, the people were happy because God had led them out of Egypt. But soon they began to complain. The people said to Moses,
"Why did you lead us out into this desert? It would have been better to die in Egypt. This terrible place has nothing to eat or drink."
Moses prayed to God and asked him for help. God said to Moses, "I will rain down bread from heaven for my people." Every morning the people gathered the bread, which they called manna. The bread tasted like wafers made with honey. The Israelites ate this bread for 40 years until they reached the Promised Land. During their journey, the Israelites camped at a place called Rephidim, but there was no water for them to drink. The people complained once again and said to Moses,
"Give us water!"
So once again, Moses prayed to God and asked for his help. God said to Moses, "Gather the people together." Then he showed Moses a rock and made water flow out of the stone. After the Israelites had been traveling for 3 months, they came to Mount Sinai and made camp. Here, Moses went up to the mountain to pray to God. God said to Moses, "I have saved my people from the Egyptians and have brought them out of slavery. If they listen to me and follow all of my laws, they shall become my special people. They will be a holy nation." Moses came down from the mountain and told the people what God said. When they heard God's promise, they all said together,
"We will do everything that God has asked us to do."
So Moses returned to the mountain and delivered the people's message to God. God said to Moses, "I will show myself to the people in a dark cloud. Tell the people to clean themselves and all of their clothing, and in 3 days I will come down to Mount Sinai." Moses told the people what God said, and they followed all of God's instructions. On the morning of the 3rd day, a large, dark cloud appeared on the mountain, and there was a lot of thunder and lightning. There was also a very loud trumpet blast. The people were frightened, but Moses led them out of their camp to the edge of the mountain. Mount Sinai was full of smoke and the entire mountain was shaking. The trumpet blasts grew louder and louder. God called Moses up onto the mountain. Here, he said to him, "I am the Lord your God, who brought you out of Egypt." Then God gave Moses the 10 Commandments on 2 stone tablets and told him to bring them to the people. These are the 10 Commandments that God gave to Moses. 1. I am the only God. You shall have no other gods but me. 2. You shall not worship anything that you make with your own hands. I am your God, and you must only worship me. 3. You shall not use my name to swear or curse at anyone. If you do, I will punish you. 4. You shall keep the Sabbath day holy. 6 days you may labor and work, but on the 7th day you must rest and give praise to God. 5. You shall honor and respect your father and mother. 6. You shall not kill. 7. You shall not commit adultery. 8. You shall not steal. 9. You shall not lie or say anything untrue about another person. 10. You shall not want what others have. Be happy with what God has given to you. The 10 Commandments became the most important laws for the Israelites. If they followed these commandments carefully, God would be happy with them. However, if they broke these laws, God would be angry with them. So the Israelites always tried to live by these laws that God gave to them.